Welcome back to a little bit of Common Crazy. My name is Jennifer and I'm so glad you are here. Today I'm going to take you through a day of cleaning with me. I always like to begin with a load of laundry, and today I'm actually washing my little guy's favorite blankie. He got a bloody nose, and so I'm using the hydrogen peroxide to help get the blood out of the blanket. I'm just double checking to make sure I haven't missed any spots before I throw it into the washing machine. I'm excited to take you along with me as I do a full day of clean with me. I do not do zone cleaning. I am more of there's a couple of things that I make sure I tackle every day, and then I make a list normally the night before the things I want to tackle the next day. And I just kind of hit the things that are most important to me that day. So how do you like to plan your cleaning? Do you prefer to have a set list zone cleaning kind of idea, or do you tackle things as needed? What do you like to do? For me, the reason why I don't do the zone cleaning is because I always felt like with my kids' schedules and wanting to be present for them at school and PTA events and all those different things that go on, whether school year or summer, it doesn't matter. If I stuck to a zone cleaning thing, there were days where it just didn't work out very well, so I felt like a failure. I felt like I wasn't getting it done, and it was just so frustrating for me that I just do better even mentally by listing out what I know I can tackle based on the time that I have. So some days I can tackle a lot and get a lot of things done, and other days I'm just sticking to the bare minimum, but I don't feel guilty about it when I do it this way. So if you are here and haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would love for you to subscribe, and when you click that little bell, that is the way that you're notified anytime that I upload a video. So normally the kitchen is my oldest son's responsibility. That's part of his cleaning chores. But today I was going ahead and tackling just even this little stuff of putting things away, because I knew that I wanted to give it a little bit more of a thorough clean than he typically does. And I will do that even on my kids' chores. I will try to leave it, let them do it. I don't go back in and do it after them. But every once in a while I need to go in and just do a little bit of a mom job and get it to the point where I'm a little bit more satisfied with the end outcome. That has been one of the hardest things for me in teaching my kids different responsibilities and different chores, from anything from making their own beds to sweeping the floors, any of that, to let it be just the way that they do it and not feel like I need to go back and correct it if it's not the way I would do it or the way that I would want it. Every once in a while I'll give them a little extra tip to help make it easier, or so they're not spending as much time doing it, but it really takes a lot for me not to go back and want to redo it and have it my type A perfectionist kind of way. Do any of you guys struggle with that, or am I alone in that? Because that really has been a tough one for me. So last week I posted Clean With Me in my master bedroom, and at the time I was watching a show on Netflix called Call the Midwife, and at the time I wasn't really quite sure what I thought about it, but I am enjoying it. I do like historical fiction kind of things, and that is what this is, so it's right up my alley. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Today, however, I'm not watching anything. I'm actually cleaning in quiet. Sometimes I like that too. Sometimes I just want to listen to my own thoughts and let it go that way. Do you guys ever do that, or do you always like to have something going in the background? I'm taking the Method granite cleaner and I'm going through and I'm moving out the appliances and things that are in this little back corner and making sure that I get all the way to the edge of the counter and just wiping it all the way down and getting everything done. One of the things about my countertops that I like and don't like is that sometimes you don't actually see the mess as much as you can feel the mess. So another strange question, when you wipe your counters, do you catch all the crumbs and stuff into your hand and go throw them away, or do you let them drop on the floor? So at first I was going to catch them. If my floor has already been clean, not a chance am I going to let them fall on the ground. But if I know I need to go in and sweep and mop my floor, then I find that it's just a little bit time saving to let them fall on the ground, and that's probably a little bit gross, but that's what it is, and that's what I do. This is a mug that I picked up the last time I was in Disneyland. That is what I like to collect every time that I go. I like to pick up a new mug, and this is a cute little Beauty and the Beast one. I just adore it. My daughter actually got a yellow bell, and so she wanted us to coordinate, so this is the one that I grabbed. I'm actually going to Disneyland again in October for a girls trip, and I'm super excited about it, and I'm already trying to look and decide what mug I might want to grab on this trip. More than likely, I will grab one that is Halloween themed because they will have all of their Halloween stuff out, and this is the first time that I will have or ever have been to Disneyland during the Halloween themes time, whatever you want to call it. So I'm really excited about that. So in the spray bottle, it's just water and dish soap, and that's just the way that we like to use our dish soap. My husband started doing this several years ago, and I just really like it. I like how it distributes the soap when I spray it, whether I'm cleaning with it or doing the dishes or whatever it is that I'm doing. I also like it. The other day I got a little bit of grease on a shirt, and I was able to treat it really easily by spraying the soapy dishwater onto the shirt, and it came right out when I laundered it. I just think it's a really great tip and a really smart thing that my husband did. I find a clean sink so satisfying. It's one of my very favorite things about cleaning the kitchen. Because the kitchen is such a focal part of my house, I love it when the kitchen is completely clean. No matter what area you're coming out, we're always coming towards the kitchen. And if my kitchen is clean, I feel like the entire house feels so much cleaner. After that, I tackled my car. I have not cleaned my car since we got back from vacation. I do have a whole video on how I clean my car and the products that I use, and I will list that for you. But normally I like to use 2 containers to get out all the junk that's in the car that doesn't belong. So I use one to collect all the trash and the other for the things that need to go back into the house so that I'm not running back and forth with things. I just use those containers. So I go through all of that. After everything inside the car that's not supposed to be there is gone, I take it to the car wash. I wash the outside and then I vacuum the inside. Once I got back home, I needed to clean the bathrooms. Now, cleaning the bathrooms is almost like a daily thing for us. We want to make sure that they're wiped down and clean because if we have guests that come, I don't want to be embarrassed or wondering if my bathrooms are clean. So the kitchen and the bathrooms are the 2 things I want to make sure get cleaned every day, no matter what. To make the process go faster, I like to use one product. So normally it's just vinegar and water, and this bottle that I have is basically just that. It's just a vinegar cleaner. So I can do it for the mirrors and the sink and the toilet. And that way I can get it all done super fast with one product. Now we'll go in sometimes with once a week with like a stronger cleaning agent, but on the daily I like to keep it just really simple and really fast so that I'm not taking too long to get it done. I have boys, so I never forget to wipe all the way down to the floor. Never. So the last thing that I wanted to tackle on this day was dusting. I wanted to dust my furniture and the things that were on it, as well as my blinds. And after that, then I got everything done that I wanted to for this day so I could go take care of myself and get myself all put together. But I was able to check off my list from the night before, and I felt very accomplished. That tray and lantern, I did a video about a Dollar Tree DIY, and I will link it for you in the cards above in the description below, but I am still absolutely loving how they turned out. I find that if I clean just a little bit every day, I'm not overwhelmed with the cleaning that I need to get done. This does not mean by any means that I am perfect at it. There are times that I do make piles and I get some clutter going that is not a good idea. But for the most part, the cleaning itself, I'm able to stay on top of that, and I never feel like it's too overwhelming. So I hope that this was able to provide you with some cleaning motivation today. Is there something that you need to tackle and get done? I hope that you are able to get it done this week. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!